Okay, y'all keep tagging me in this, so let's see what's going on. Did this dude just break out with some classical Beethoven in the middle of a gospel song? So shout out to Joshua, man. You guys flooded my inbox on Instagram this week. And so shout out to all of you guys who did that. And what we're going to do today, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play the transcription. So we're going to play this video again. And this time I want you to watch the notes on the screen so you can see the actual transcription of the song. Then we're going to explain the madness because that's why you're here. You're here because you want to understand what all these guys are doing. So let's start by showing you the transcription. So here's how the song looks after I play the notes into Logic. So that file is going to be available for all of those who are wanting to learn that, who are on the website. But what I want to do is I want to just go through the madness that's going on here. So here's the first part. I see all those diminished. So he likes, when I studied this artist, and this is, by the way, he's new for me. So I just now started looking at his stuff and he's a monster. He's a monster, man, but he's using a lot of diminished chords. So what I want to do is kind of show you where they're coming from. He's alternating minor chords, a D flat minor and diminished. And if you hear it closely, you'll see that's exactly what's happening here. So he's starting off, right? See, so he's alternating from the D flat minor to the diminish, back to the minor again. Okay, so that's all that's happening, and then he changes it slightly. So now what's happening here is when he gets to the F sharp. You know, I did a whole hour training just this past Monday. So if you're on the website, definitely pick that up because I actually go into a lot of detail about this. But to just summarize it, basically, if you want to know what to play before you're playing a minor chord, just go a half step down and play diminished chord. So since we're at this F sharp, half step down from the root would be an F. You could play diminished chord there. And so that's what he's doing. He has this. Okay, so he just went half step down, did a diminished 7, but he's playing all of these in drop 2 position. So definitely check out my video on drop 2s. He's just playing all of these in drop 2 position. But I know the part that you guys want is the classical part. So let's look at that next section here. Okay, so this guy went to a straight classical sounding riff, which is just so cool. The best way to understand this, I think, is to understand the chord structure that the classical movements are happening around. And it's actually just going to be A flat major, then D flat minor, and then A flat 7, and then an A. So let's play that with him. A flat major. Okay, so now we have that. So now we just have to understand, because this is a really, this lick is, I don't know where it came from. To be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out where he even pulled that from. But if you listen to him, and I actually went and I listened to some of his stuff, he's definitely has a classical background and gospel. So he has two, and probably jazz as well. So he has multiple genres that he's going with. So when he played that A major sound, how is that? So he has this. So that's the A flat major sound that he's playing. This is the chord here. This is just an A flat major, but he's riffing it up by having it. So he's going from the A flat to the A. So, and now he has a D flat minor sound here. So that first one. And then he has a third one, which is the A flat 7. And then he has the A. All right, so see. So if we play those, instead of playing those as staggered that way, if we play them as chords, because this is a gospel channel, right? So we study things in the context, even though it's classical, we're studying it in the context of playing gospel. So I'm seeing these as chords leading to a C sharp minor, A flat 7, A. And then he goes back into the beginning, which is that C sharp minor sound. So let's hear that again. All right, y'all go check out Joshua. I'm gonna put his details right around here, so you guys check them out. Be sure to check them out. Put all the details in there for you. And if you're interested in trying to understand all of this improv and what gospel musicians are doing, then definitely follow us, subscribe on this channel, join the website if you want to go into more detail and understand the process and what you need to do in order to improv yourself. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.